Hello and welcome back to the SuperTables Getting Started course series. In this session number 11, we will learn how to work with multiple custom table views. Let's take a look at the example to see what that means. As we already learned in other videos of this series, SuperTables gives creators and users a lot of flexibility for customization and self-service. However, especially for our users, it can get a bit overwhelming to get the right table views. To make life easier, we can provide different table layouts for quick access. By simply using a parameter, like the one we have right here, we can switch from one layout to another just by clicking. There's no need for any additional sheets or dynamic zone visibility. Let's create a new worksheet to learn how to do this. As always, at first, we have to pull in our SuperTables extension, and to keep it simple, we will only work with 5 data columns. For this, we will use category, subcategory, product name, sales, and quantity. Then, before we start configuring, we need to create 2 parameters, which will allow us to store and switch the different layouts. The first parameter will store the current table layout. For this, we need to create an empty string parameter, so let's quickly do this. To create an empty string parameter, we simply select the string type and remove the current value, and click OK. The second parameter will store the different layouts which we will use for switching later. This parameter also has to be a string parameter, but instead of an empty one, this one will allow values from a specified list. This list will later hold the different layouts. So let's also create this parameter. Since we do not have our layouts yet, for now the list will stay empty. And click OK. After the 2 parameters have been created, we have to connect them with our SuperTables extension. To do this, we open the Format extension menu. In the General section, we will add our first parameter, which will store the layout, right here. And click Apply. Then, in the Appearance section, all the way down at the Event Listeners, we have to add our second parameter. First, we activate both boxes, and then in here, we add the layout switch parameter accordingly. Click Apply and Close. Now we can start creating our different layouts. For this, we first show both of the parameters we have just created. Then we can start with our first layout. For this one, we will just go with a very basic table layout and just rearrange our columns right here. Category first, then subcategory, product name, and then sales and quantity. In the parameter we use for storing the current layout, we see that it got populated with a new string. This string holds all the information of the current table layout. To add this to our layout collection in the other parameter, we simply copy this string, and then we will add it to the other parameter. And give it a name. Click OK. After this, we can create a second layout. So let's maybe just group a few columns here. Once we are happy with our layout, we again go ahead and copy the new string and also add it to the other parameter. Now we can switch between the 2 layouts we just created. In the same way, we can now add more layouts and make life for our users easier. And this is already it. In the next video, we will learn how to use the different exporting features of SuperTables. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and a comment and consider subscribing to our channel.